My name is Chris Christensen. I've been an Escape travel trailer owner for about 6 years. Well, actually, my plan was to spend the summer this year in Alaska, and I thought, well, I'm pretty close to Chilliwack, so I'm going to stop by, see my friends at Escape Trailer, and schedule some service. Now I am headed south. The weather's getting colder, and I'm going to Mexico. I ordered my first Escape travel trailer in 2018. It was a 21C. I'd come out of another fiberglass trailer that was smaller, and I needed some more space, and frankly, I needed something nicer. So Escape was the choice. Bought that 2018 21C, and I traveled in it for 5 years and loved every minute of it. I travel full time. I don't have a house. I don't have a permanent residence. I don't have anywhere that I have to go back to. I'm on the road full time. Of course, I'd gone to many RV shows. I'd looked at hundreds and hundreds of other travel trailers and could never find anything that I liked better. So took another look at the Escape, the 21C, and saw that the factory was offering a whole lot more options, some upgrades, and new interior colors. And I thought, well, shoot, there's not a better trailer on the market, so I ordered another one, and so here it is. And this is a 2023. I've been traveling in it full time since I've had it, and can't be happier. With having spent a whole lot of time with this trailer, you just have that urge to make it better. There are some things you can add to the trailer to make it function a little bit better, look a little bit better, or just suit you. When I took delivery of the 2023, I spent about a month upgrading, modifying, and personalizing my trailer. Some of the things I did are functional, some of them are purely aesthetic, and some of them just suit me. One of the things that I like is there is a product called a jack foot. I think it's made by Fastway, the same people make the E2 hitches. And it's for your jack, whether it's manual or electric, and the jack foot folds up. And when you lower it, it folds down, and it gives you a little bit more extension should you need it, and it also gets that jack further up off the ground, so something I like. Another thing I did is I replaced the propane tanks with some tanks with gauges. You know, it may not be a big deal to some folks, but if you've ever run out of propane in the cold weather in the middle of the night, and have to get out and go switch tanks, you might appreciate the fact that there's gauges on those tanks so you know which ones are empty and which ones are full. I did include a hitch port on the tongue. The hitch port is just as it sounds. It's a port for my hitch. When I stop somewhere and I'm going to be there for a while, I'll take the hitch out of the receiver and I'll put it in the hitch port. That prevents it from being on the ground, loose, available to anybody that might decide they like it more than you. I understand now Escape offers a step like this, which I think is a great deal. I have a small dog. This is much easier for her to get in and out. It's much more convenient for me, and it's much more stable. The hang on the bottom step when you step on the trailer, if you don't have your stabilizer jacks down, it bounces the trailer. I ordered some friction hinges, and the friction hinges are real easy. You just put them in, screw them in. It's a 10-minute installation, and what it does is there's some friction here that prevents the wind from grabbing your door and slamming it around. I put some custom wheels on. I just like the look of them, purely aesthetic. There's nothing wrong with the factory wheels. They work just fine. I decided I was going to build the ultimate solar system, so that's what I did. I did order the trailer with the factory inverter in it because it works just fine, but I wanted to do my own panels and charger and batteries and stuff like that. So what I did was I installed 3 solar panels on the roof. One of them, between the air conditioner and the vent fan, is fixed to the roof. It's 100 watt. And then on the front and on the back, I installed 200 watt panels, but I also installed them on articulating mounts. They have an electric actuator, 12 volt, and these mounts can tilt that solar panel and get it in the optimum angle. In the wintertime, the sun's in the solar hemisphere, so it's not right overhead and you don't get direct sunlight. You get indirect sunlight on the fixed panels, but on the tilted panels, you can get what you need. Surprisingly, it increases efficiency about 100%. I installed a Victron, a solar charger and a Victron battery monitor. And I also installed 4 100 amp lithium batteries. I've got lots of electricity. I never use it all. I don't think I've ever been below 75 or 80%. And I use my microwave. I use the electric fan and the heater and electrical appliances and stuff like that. So that's my solar system. I probably overbuilt it, but if something's good, more's better. When I took delivery of the trailer, the sewer hose is stored in a black tube under the frame and the back of the trailer. And I wanted to be able to store some other things in there, not just the sewer hose, but some of the accessories, some of the attachments and things to the sewer hose. And so I came up with a different solution. I bought some 5-inch vinyl fence posts and caps from Home Depot, and I cut them to length, put the caps on it, attach them with some bungee cords, and I'm able to fit my sewer hose extension, and any of the attachments to the sewer hose. In addition, as a bonus, I also am able to carry a collapsible ladder. I have a 6-foot step ladder that folds up and actually fits inside that fence post. I've also done some significant modification to the inside of the trailer. I took the trailer to a custom cabinet shop and I had them do some cabinetry for me. One of the things I did get as an option from Escape was the full stack. The full stack comes with a large cabinet that is it's open and big enough you can do a whole lot of things there. I chose to do a shelf on the top and a couple of drawers on drawer slides, just like kitchen drawers. They just slide out, and I put clothing and stuff in there. I also asked them, I said, can you build me a bathroom door that looks like the rest of these cabinet doors? And they said, sure, we can do anything if you'll pay for it. So I said, well, do that. So they built me a bathroom door that looks just like the rest of the cabinet doors inside the trailer. I bought a porcelain marine toilet, and I installed that. Simple job. It took maybe an hour or something like that. So I put in a bidet in there also. We changed out the shower hose and the shower head. And when I did that, I also included a valve. The valve that's right on top, or right behind the diverter on the faucets in the bathroom. I put a valve between that and the shower hose, the shower head, so that when I'm boondocking, I've got just a limited amount of water. I want to conserve water. I want to turn that shower on and off, and real easy to do. The one on the shower head is not so convenient. Yes, it will work also, but this one is very convenient. I have a digital leveler that is a product that I found on Amazon. I have an app on my phone. When I go to any campground, stop for the night or anything like that, I can open this app and I can take a look and find out if I'm level side to side, and I can find that sweet spot. You know, campgrounds are, especially if you're camping in state park, provincial parks and things like that, they're not always level. And you can find that sweet spot just by looking at the phone instead of having to get out and look at your level constantly. So that's been a real time saver, and I like technical stuff. I travel with a dog, and she's my little girl. I've had her for quite some time. She's the greatest companion ever. And in order to make sure that she's comfortable, I've also installed a temperature sensor inside the rig. And this thing will alert me if the temperature is too high, too low, anything like that. I had that spice rack came in a bamboo, I think, and when I had my cabinets, drawers built, and the door to the bathroom, they were going to have to paint it to match the interior color. I just took the spice rack to them, said, here, can you paint this same color too? And they did for me. Every RVer has a different style of travel. I travel full-time. I've been traveling full-time for 7 years. Some people go to a destination and stay there for months and come back home. I don't. I travel, I see things. I'm on the move all the time. And it's been a great life. It's been exciting. And one of the things that has really made it great is I live in a very quality travel trailer. I live in a trailer that I truly, truly love. And I can't imagine having to tolerate the the poor quality that some people do, and it would tend to ruin their experience. And my experience has been great, and I attribute that to some of it to my sense of adventure, and some of it to the quality of the equipment that I travel with.